maybe, but not really. But
No.
We are considering a channel rebrand at some point for multiple reasons.
Mainly the name is kind of dumb.
And that another reason we're not discussing yet, but
those who read the description
may have a clue, but
I'm not.
When the time comes.
Yeah, I am serious about maybe considering a rebrand.
We'll have to workshop some name ideas.
In more ways than one.
Yes.
So yeah, if you couldn't tell by that intro, April Fools, everyone.
We're being a bit silly. The channel rebrand idea thing is serious. No, we're not calling it R2.
If you don't know what that is, we might have explained it.
When we were younger,
we've talked about this with our fan project, with our hypothetical, with our fan game ideas.
We've had
yeah, we had a production. We ran a game company.
Yeah, we had a fake game company called R2 Productions, stemming from our surname and
R2 Studio.
R2 Studio, stemming from our surname and us. There being two of us.
Two of us.
Parodying E3. We were giving,
and those are also. Or our company just be called fucking Mobius?
Yeah, Mobius. Later
Mobius Studios.
Mobius Studios, something around. Our mascot was like a snake.
Because that's our game engine.
And
what's the game engine do?
Everything.
It can do anything.
It's just a fun thought experiment. It's just a fun
R2 is like what we called our presentations.
Yes.
Like our directs and shit.
Mm-hmm. We were framing them as like E3 presentations, but they were R2 presentations.
Yes.
No, remember E3? Yeah.
Oh my. Some people won't.
Yeah.
But look, we even simulated crunch culture at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then where does our profit come from?
Horton Antivirus.
That's where our profit comes from.
It comes from this parody platformer. How do we do licensing? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's all hypothetical. This is all theoretical.
But that's not the point of this video.
I just explain that. Yeah.
The point is, we're talking about some very real characters from a variety of media. We're talking about characters we made the fuck up and treated like they were canon.
Yeah, as the title implies.
Our very own Graggle Simpsons and
Gumbly
or Graggle Simpsons and Togor Dreamers. If you need
Dirty Brothers,
those are Dirty Brothers. If you need some popular examples.
Collective gaslighting.
Pretty much.
No,
these guys. We treat them as if they were always part of the narrative.
From that existed in that universe,
or as part, or in direct relation to the main cast. Now we divide this into a few sections. The first of which is Pokemon.
Obviously, now some of these date back to maybe 15 years ago.
These are some of our very first OCs we ever came up with.
On this list, our very first, one of our first Pokemon OCs is that I think we've talked about him, and we've briefly talked about him before.
It's Caesar,
or at the time, back then,
his name was Spaghetti with a C instead of an S.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
That doesn't even. we renamed him to Caesar because
It starts. It's an
five,
actual word that start.
five letter word that starts with C and is related to cooking.
Spaghetti did start with C and was related to cooking, but one that's not one that's a misspelling of an actual. That's a misspelling of something that starts with an S, and that is way longer than everyone else's names.
The fourth strike brother who used electric types. He has a energetic personality,
and he's still part of our fan today. Actually, we have sort of an entire Striaton family.
Alex made an entire.
Actually, let me grab that. Like a little side tangent.
Okay, sure.
Yes, we're getting a side tangent at the start of the video.
So I think if I'm correct, his monkey is pan fry and semi fry.
Mm-hmm.
Based on a smell no evil.
Or
do no feel no evil.
Touch no evil, or do no evil.
It's
either related to smell or it's related to something that would get us demonetized.
Touching its genital.
We're not monetizing it. Yeah,
we're not monetizing.
The monkey was touching its crotch.
Yeah, the monkey had its hand on it. Yeah, because there does exist a fourth Earthwise monkey.
We're going with smell no evil for obvious reasons.
Also, just fits with the theme.
It fits with the food theme too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Others for Nora, we came with Karam.
He did.
I did all of these.
I didn't really have much input.
Some of these I was more confident in the others. Obviously, silent chili crust from cilantro, chili pepper, and watercress. Caesar from Caesar salad. I removed an A from there. I think with one A is also considered an acceptable way to spell it.
Yeah.
Right. Ice is Coulon from culantro.
I think.
Oh, fighting is Cinna from cinnamon. Flying is Collie from cauliflower. I also add some personality notes for some of these. Collie is tough, nurturing, and honorable. Bug is Chive from chives.
Like onion.
Like small onions, chopped onions. And Rock is Chico from Chicory. Persistent, romantic, and faithful. Another note, trying to win the affections of someone. I didn't ever decide who. Ground is Camo from chamomile. Grounded, energetic, and joyful. Clary psychic is Clary from Clary Sage, because clairvoyance.
Yeah.
And it's wise, calm, and prepared. Poison is Cubeb from Cubeb. Like Cubeb cigars.
Yeah.
Smoking kills us, kids.
Yeah.
That's poison. Ghost is Caper from the Caper Bush. Dragon is Cyper from Cypress, also known as Nutsedge.
Mm-hmm.
Edge. Fatherly, confident, and cautious. Cyper is the dad of the family.
Mm-hmm.
A father of 16.
Jesus Christ.
16 sons. Dark is Cumin. Greedy, romantic, and brooding. Mm-hmm. Steel is Curry from Curry. It has sort of a metallic taste.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectionist, existentialist, and stubborn. And Fairy is Carda from Cardamom. Carda's the mom. She's motherly, romantic, and doting.
Uh-huh.
So you got the dragon and fairy pair as the parents. And so the others are their 16 sons.
16 sons. Jesus Christ. That's... I don't even think... I'm not sure what the fuck you...
Don't ask us to give the names for all the monkeys because I don't know them. We didn't get around to doing that.
And I only have like a few names from shit I grabbed.
Like Fairy is Pancake. Because that's too perfect.
Then pan fry and semi fry.
And Electric is Pan Fry.
But yeah, Caesar. Point is up. And other things about Caesar.
Yeah.
Well, since I think he's the option, and if for those that have an unconventional starter,
yeah,
or a non-traditional starter, or that's not part of the type core, or alternatively,
you could take out the 4-course meal challenge, and you fight all 4 brothers,
and you win the quartet badge.
Well, you get the quartet badge regardless, but you probably get like a cool little trophy or medal for
a medal.
I mean, you do as medals. You probably get a medal for or winning the 4-course meal challenge.
And in our story, our adaptation, and we have fucking Z moves in most places, Z crystals in most places.
Yes.
Don't.
I know. It's just, look. I think it's cool to have Pokemon just generally able to do superpower moves.
And also, I think the Omni Ring kind of sort of validates it's this.
So now the Omni Ring is more of a standard thing. Even if in most we came up with the lore that in most regions Dynamax it is outlawed
because it's how dangerous it can be.
And most trainers don't use terastallization outside of Paldea because it's considered a cheap tactic.
Yes. So it's mostly Megas and Z moves.
Megas and Z moves caught on. Z moves because every Pokemon can do them. I mean Megas because they present entirely new forms of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's our so the conundrum of having two electric trainers in the first game.
Yeah.
Asked who asks about who gives the Electrium Z.
What did we decide?
I think if someone was unbattled Caesar, or he'd give it out, and if someone battled and then battled Elisa, she'd give the Steelium Z.
So basically, they both also stock the Steelium Z, so there's an official provider of that.
Because Unova doesn't have a steel specialist.
I mean, it's sort of Colress, but not really.
Not really.
Bulbapedia calls him a steel specialist, even though
only like half of his team is...
Only half his team actually represents that type.
Same goes for Steven.
Yeah. I guess if Ants could be a dragon specialist, anything's possible.
Yes, but Caesar is still, very much a very iconic part of our fan lore.
No, he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
You know who isn't?
Also, so basically, whichever electric trainer you fight first, whichever gym you visit first between Striaton and Mbassa gives you the Electrium Z, and if you already have an Electrium Z, you get Steelium Z.
Excuse me. But you know who isn't? You know who? You know a character we've talked about them.
Sister Harmonia Gropius. And sister.
And twin sister? She was,
someone said we fandom dimorphized N.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fandom dimorphized. So we did the thing where you make a character or a girl by just making them pink and slapping boobs on them.
Yes.
Which is what we did. Her appearance is just N with pink hair and breasts.
Possibly exists as a love interest for Hilbert.
Back when we were like diehard Hilda and N shippers.
I heard Ferris wheel shippers.
And she was barely an actual character, and she is not in use, and almost certainly will never be in use again. And because this character has zero reason to it. He has two sisters already.
One has pink hair.
And one of them already has pink hair.
Why did she exist? I know we probably... Sorry to the... I bet the guy who asked... I bet the guy who... I obsessed with N sisters wouldn't be happy to hear this.
Yeah. What, that we cut her, or that we tried to insert a third one?
We tried to just forget... We just forgot.
Yeah, we forgot he had sisters.
He already had sisters.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Okay, now it actually more...
interesting OC, and
one of the characters at length.
And one of the characters we've written the most about. We're not going to give his entire story and every plot beat with him.
Go watch our one of our origin story series videos.
But we did summarize the majority of his relevance.
This is Ian Solaire. I don't think we've actually mentioned that.
No, we've retconned the name Flather into Solaire.
Because the name is dumb.
Flather sucks. Solaire, the sun, Team Flare, and also light, like Aether, the heavens. It works.
Mm-hmm. and
So, yeah. Ian Solaire is Lysander's biological son. His design comes from a 2012 art piece from a now deleted DeviantArt account. This guy. Oh, that's not focusing well. Your phone screen's too small. Hold on. Let me get him up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's open. That's open.
And the brightness probably is also killing it.
Yeah, this page is no longer up.
Yeah.
I mean, I just have the original image saved.
From the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, May 30th, 2012. Yep, the character is an artist trainer class.
And he also was supposed to have a twin sister.
Yeah.
So, sorry for taking this guy. I defunct DeviantArt artist.
As someone, just practice. It's the official art style.
Practice Omora's art style.
Yeah.
Here is a better look.
Okay. I mean, I
got him open on my iPad.
I could just. I could have just opened the thing myself.
Your computer takes forever to load shit. We are not waiting for the computer. Yeah, there he is.
So, why him? Why this specifically?
Well, he was
in one of those fake scan,
fake X and Y scan. And it passed. They tried to pass him off as a new rival. It's like, oh fuck, the colors. He's related to Team Flare.
Yes. I'm serious. Yeah. Yes, we really did just steal someone. We really did just steal some defunct DeviantArt user's OC.
Yeah. His original role in our first X and Y adaptation that we, for some reason, came up with before the game released, he was the big bad. Yeah, was as the big bad and true leader of Team Flare. Yes, his dad was just his henchman.
What?
In future revisions, he became another rival who started out as Lysander's side, though his specific implementation varied.
Mm-hmm.
In the second and third versions, he was just being mind controlled because as we didn't know how to write sympathetic villains with redemption arcs.
Yeah, mind control is a common plot device he used.
Yeah, too much. In every version until the most recent one, he was in a romantic relationship with his Delphox, who he raised from a Fennekin. This plot point was cut for obvious reasons. I don't want to get into the whole conversation about the ethics of Pokemon on human relations, but I think it's a little weird to be in a relationship with a Pokemon you raised from a baby. While you were like already in your teens. I think that at least we can agree is a little weird.
Yes, because human and Pokemon relationships have been implied. Mm-hmm. I'd like the folklore that are about how they use because with the context that they except that people in Pokemon were almost indistinguishable.
It's an interesting conversation, but one that's not super relevant to this.
But the point is, ew.
No, you raised this thing from a Fennekin.
And this was it was usually just as a cheap joke too.
Like we got him Ian the Irresistible, and they're always women for it. And he's like, "No thanks, I've taken."
There's always someone flirting with him. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm taken by my Delphox.
Yeah, we just used it as a joke.
Who I raised is from a Fennekin.
It's weird.
Yeah.
In the most recent adaptation, no, he also shot his own Talonflame with a gun in earlier adaptations and intentionally killed Callum's Charizard. Or, yeah, in the mind control adaptations.
What the fuck?
In the most recent adaptation, he's a sheltered child who doesn't initially see what's wrong with Lysander's goals. He fought like Callum with Volcanion out of revenge for an unfair loss, and Volcanion ended up killing Charizard when the battle got too intense. After this, his Talonflame ran away. I think Talonflame's name is Cindy?
Yeah, Cindy.
Charizard's
Marcus.
And
Jasper.
So Jasper, he fought Callum with his Volcanion, Jasper. And they ended up killing Callum's Charizard, Marcus, when the battle got too intense. After this, Talonflame Cindy ran away, disgusted with his actions. Callum and Serena, the latter of whom was Talonflame's new trainer, confronted him later and started to reason with him, making him question his father's beliefs and desire to be a better trainer to regain Cindy's trust. He was also the one to finish off Lysander in the final battle with him.
Oh boy, we'll get into the that's for another video.
Yeah.
Thanks to Zeta A.
And we have to retcon some things.
We have to make some. We kind of had to make a bunch of retcon onto the climax.
Yay!
That might be for another video.
I look forward to that. He later appeared as an important character in our sequel story, along with making a brief appearance in all of our Alola adaptations.
Yep.
Ian has somehow remained a consistent presence throughout all of our adaptations.
Ian is despite us not even owning the fucking character or design.
This guy is our most prevalent Pokemon OC. To the point where we had more to write about him than the other two combined.
Because those are we were really young.
Oh yeah, other two. There were only three.
We were specifically talking about
I think the cutoff was if we had at least 3 characters for a series, we would you would give it its own category. Otherwise, it would be lumped into other.
There's a lot of those. But that covered. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff we could say about Ian. But
yeah, we've talked about him at length, and we will talk about him at length
in the future.
I think it only makes sense to give some more OCs a bit more time to be discussed.
Because oh god, we have
a lot.
These are nowhere near as some of these are nowhere near as memorable or iconic.
Yeah. Some of these I don't think we've even discussed on this channel at all.
We might have for this
for this next section. Yes, I'm pretty sure we have.
Yes.
Mother, the Mother series.
Now I can actually properly now I can actually talk about these.
Oh yeah, you played all 3 games.
I played all 3 games last year.
Yippee! So with that,
let's.
Our first character is Toadette. Not to be confused with the Mario character, though we did name this character after her.
She was named after.
Toadette is a muchroom. Yes, that random Chapter 4 enemy.
Chapter 4 enemy.
In Mother 3.
I think like the forest. Or the forest.
I think it was on the way to the
club.
Yeah, it was like along the train tracks, on the side of the tracks.
On the side of the tracks.
Actually, you could find mushrooms during that section of the game. She was added to the cast to be Boney's girlfriend. That's literally all there was to her.
I don't think this thing can reproduce.
We wanted Boney to have a girlfriend. I think they did have children. They might have.
How the? I don't want to think about it.
Me neither.
Oh. That's yeah. The other. We added another dog to the group.
Next was Sulak.
Who now you? Who's Sulak?
Our one viewer left where he mentioned Sulak.
Oh no! Oh no! Come back! Now the thing is, we did discuss this in our fanon video, which age restricted.
We're not going to go into the reasons it was age restricted, but you can probably intuit some of them from this. Sulak, as his fuck-ass name implies, is a character we made to be Lucas and Klaus's triplet. Yes, his name is also an anagram of those names.
Okay, so triplet. So is he like a lost?
He's not Flint and Hinawa's child, though.
What?
Klaus gave birth to him through his armpit after some unholy shenanigans we will not elaborate on here.
Yeah.
He'd be more accurately described as Klaus's clone / son, but we had him immediately get aged up to be the same age as Lucas and Klaus via magic shenanigans, so we could call him their triplet.
It would be so much easier to just call him like his son,
or even his clone.
It's a clone.
Because we were going off the assumption that Lucas is red and yellow and Klaus is green and orange, Sulak was probably blue and purple. He also probably had red and hair because red and yellow together make orange. You got a great warm color gradient.
I was a bit wrong on Klaus's colors.
Yeah, we were wrong. They both have yellow.
Yellow and Klaus has a more teal color.
Yeah, you have yellow and red and yellow and teal. Realistically, another brother would be like all yellow.
The piss brother.
Or yellow and green.
Okay,
that's Travis.
Yeah, that is Travis. that is Travis. It was... So what was it about him? What else about him?
He was also blind for no clear reason, though his blindness was cured after he helped stop the Shrek apocalypse. We're not getting into that here.
We're not talking about that.
Long story short, Shrek took over the world and started turning people into himself, and the only way to stop this was to turn Duster into Barney.
He is a sacrifice. Barney Duster was
have Duster or be the host to Barney to put a stop to Shrek's madness.
Shrek.
Yeah. All right. Sulak was a nerd character for some reason.
I think that was his.
That's what I remember his character being.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because that archetype wasn't present in any of Mother 3's party members.
I guess. And as for his so some of these we added a little point about relevance. Instead if they're still in use.
We haven't done anything with this fan in over a decade, but if we return to it, then Sulak would not return in any serious context. Most he would get nowadays is a one-off gag. Toadette could maybe return.
Maybe. But wait, Sulak wasn't the only one.
We had Kjorp. Kjorp is Porky's twin that was made using Klaus's DNA that had no personality and also doubled as a new servant for him. Don't ask how Porky got out of the capsule. We don't know. His appearance is inspired by Lucas's gray masked man all in Smash.
Yep. That's all there is to another one. And wait.
Next is Johnny Cypher. Bill Cypher's brother, apparently. His appearance was some kind of featureless white humanoid.
Yes.
His personality was different before and after the Shrek apocalypse.
We won't elaborate.
Before, he was a sadistic maniac who would use his godly powers to torture and humiliate whoever was in his realm, a white void. After he was freed from the influence of Grandfather Clock, we'll get to him shortly, he became a jolly, benevolent force who was atoned for his sins by trapping Shrek in his dimension.
Yep, the Shrek chant.
Johnny hosted a Tumblr Ask blog where his Anon minions would send in asks and dares to the characters of Mother, Gravity Falls, and Steven Universe.
What in the hell is that? What's that assortment?
It's an assortment. Speaking of Gravity Falls...
Yep, the perfect segue.
Let's talk about that. Starting with Grandfather Clock. That's spelled C-L-O-K.
Oh, I actually have his design.
Yes, we have him.
And let me pull up this flash drive.
That better not take years to load.
I pull up the flash drive with the
Grandfather Clock.
He came from a dream. Grandfather Clock came from a dream Alex had once, where Dipper used a spell from the journal to teleport himself to another dimension to get out of a dentist appointment.
He was like an actually evil Bill, because we woobified Bill Cipher somehow.
Okay.
I did a cover of It's Time to Die by DA Games as Grandfather Clock that seemingly no longer exists.
It's lost media.
The mental image of Bill Cipher's grandfather singing It's Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is peak comedy. It's 5 Nights at Freddy's 3.
What the
horror ride built just for me.
Oh, god damn it.
That's what I was singing.
You were
He had like this growly, ominous voice. I tried to make it like demonic sounding.
Uh-huh.
I remember my throat was sore when I recorded that.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Well, after I recorded it, obviously.
Okay, it's opening.
Oh god. Alright.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
But actually, it's actually opening pretty quickly.
Oh, the man! He's coming!
Phrasing. Phrasing.
I didn't consider how that sounded.
Phrasing.
Yeah, the man is coming.
Coming. All right, another mention. Grandfather Clock was featured, as you don't remember, was featured in our sci-fi AU.
Well, our
Steven
fucked
Universe.
up Steven Universe AU that we originally called a human AU, but most of the characters weren't even human. So we just made it into called it the sci-fi
even
AU.
If modern fantasy, probably
modern fantasy, sci-fi fantasy.
Whatever.
It was
that's
weird.
Probably a better term.
Very weird.
We made a video about that. The entire time, but one of our original episodes, which was part of the Dream Demon trilogy. The first part was Peridot being tormented by Bill.
The second part was
Grandfather Clock.
Yes, Peridot being tormented by Grandfather Clock.
What were they? So okay, he loaded.
Show them Grandfather Clock.
Okay.
What? Yeah, he was Bill's grandpa. He has this omega symbol on his alpha.
Alpha.
He has this alpha or omega or whatever symbol on his chest, and he also has a band, a ribbon, whatever that's in the same shape.
Oh no, I thought that looks like fucking hair.
No, that's not hair. I touched your sleeve. All right, other side. Again. Right there.
And Grandfather Clock was it was Bill was already tormenting. It was already tormented Peridot with her with Silver biggest regrets.
Mm-hmm.
Grandfather Clock went further.
Yes.
Because he was way more sadistic.
Again, he was Bill, but actually evil in the context of our fanon. And because Bill was no longer evil.
I guess.
No idea why. Well, I know why because as Bill became my Borbo.
Yes.
But oh my god.
Yeah, that's Grandfather. Thing is,
you almost called him Grandfather Glock. You're gonna pull up with a gun.
The funny thing is that I thought there's no way this character could exist. And then Book of Bill happened.
And we know Bill came from a planet from a world with an actual society. He has parents.
He
He probably has a grandfather.
So he probably does. He probably does have a grandfather.
I can't believe Grandfather Clock of all OCs we have now is closer to being canon than not canon.
Now the next character is Sierra Pines.
Ah, yes. Do you have her too?
No.
No.
No, of course I don't.
You probably have my shitty drawing of her.
No, I do.
Mm-hmm.
No, of course I do.
Go forth. She shall be obtained.
Okay. No. In the folder about all our shitty DeviantArt drawings,
Mhm.
and yeah, another OC Alex stole from DeviantArt.
Yep.
Uh, uh,
Dipper and Mabel's triplet, who was abandoned in the woods of Gravity Falls at birth because their parents couldn't afford to take care of 3 children. Don't ask why they took her all the way to Oregon to do this, and just instead of just putting her in foster care, nor how she survived 12 years in the wild after being abandoned in the woods as a newborn baby. I think she was raised by wolves.
Yeah. Awkward. Or if you want a artist rendition of Sierra Pines. Pines. I'm sorry for making y'all look at this.
Zoom in on that.
I'm sorry for making y'all
Get her as zoomed in as possible without cutting any of her off. Be careful not to touch my side when you grab that this time. Zoom out a little. Okay. Sierra Pines. We got the colors right via the vest.
that's the hourglass.
Hourglass.
The high socks. Please ignore the rejected Muppet out of this.
You can scroll over. Let's let him see the rest. Let him see Mabel and Dipper.
Those are the parents.
Those are their parents, Fred and Flora.
She ate a car.
It looks like she ate a car.
Oh no. There's Dream Demon Dipper.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was a companion piece to well, Demon's Delight.
Yes, I know. I was going to write a
Dilbip.
dilbit. I turned myself into a pickle. Yeah, I turned myself into a pickle, Mabel. I'm Pickle Bipper.
Pickle Pepper.
Pickle Bipper.
But okay, yeah, that really shitty fanfic that doesn't Alex wrote. Right before he had to go.
Like I had a doctor's appointment to go to. I think.
Or you fucking hastily wrote that.
Yeah.
You couldn't have like just saved that and like saved like that as a note.
No.
Yeah, apparently not. Because you had to do this within DeviantArt's. You had to do this within like DeviantArt's art's up the thing.
Yes.
Not like within not even like within your stash. Ash, did you put this in here? No. Yeah, the fanfic that starts as mostly just exposition, and it goes way too fast. By the way, Pine Tree, I curse you.
What? And then everyone starts screaming.
And that's how it ends.
Yeah. Anyways, back to a Sierra.
Yeah.
She had Journal 4, which shouldn't exist by any means. She had a crush on Tracy/Trent, Dipper clone number 3, for some ungodly reason.
Now, thing is, so for context, and I try within Tomodachi life. Hi, Vinny.
Hey, Vin.
Hi, Vinny.
Hey, Wiener. Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, he's right there, right in between us.
Mr. Vindicator.
So I of course added the added Sierra and Trent and to the time.
So,
Which is a fan name for another a fan name in my stall. Oh, our version of him actually
he ate a perception room, and then
when became a super genius.
Mhm.
So, so yeah, Sierra yeah. So I put both of them into production life. Sounds normal, right?
Mhm.
What could go wrong? Surely this weird behavior wasn't trying to be wasn't replicated in the game.
Sure. No, it was.
It was really bad.
Who proposed? Who did this first?
It might have been Sierra.
Sierra asked Trent to go out with her, and
Or
Trent turned her down. And then later, Trent asked Sierra to go out with him, and she turned him down.
and then then it happened again.
It happened at least twice, possibly 3 times.
I'm
And I was like, okay, this has to stop. And I knew
while you were trying to get rid of
I was trying to clear space. I was like, okay, Trent has to go. I can't deal with this.
It's just break the cycle. Just break the fucking cycle. It had to stop.
Like, I get that's your clone, but it's still your brother, technically.
Thank God in
It's weird.
hey, thank God in living the dream.
You can set relatives.
You can set relatives.
Wow.
So you probably won't.
I mean, not that I would have set them as relatives anyways, because that's a clone. That's a clone of her brother.
Yeah, but you could customize that better more customization with your maze. Yeah, you could. But please, yeah, that this wasn't a feature in this game.
Mhm. Baby.
Yeah. If we ever did anything with her, something with her again, she would be completely different.
Yeah.
Maybe lead more into that aspect of her being raised in the wild.
Mhm.
I'll have her be like fucking feral.
That'll be entertaining.
I'll have her some more animalistic traits, more animalistic behavior. You could do something with a triplet.
Yeah, like
You can.
Mhm.
We clearly didn't.
I should remember what I said.
Sierra fucking licking herself at the table.
Sierra, sweetie, can you stop licking your armpits at the dinner table?
Yeah.
What? Gotta stay clean somehow.
Yeah. Now, we really had an obsession with secret triplets.
Because our next character is Stantonio, aka stand-up comedian.
And Pines.
He exists because of Sierra. He was secretly kept in the attic for years until his siblings discovered him.
Uh-huh.
As his nickname implies, he was a wannabe comedian. He likes to shout "seals" for some reason. His favorite joke was a variation on the chicken joke where he explains the joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it was a stupid motherfucker that wanted to die.
This joke was also his epitaph after he was murdered in an armed robbery. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Ford later used necromancy to bring him back, and he somehow aged 30 years.
Maybe that was part of the process.
Yeah, this guy is insane.
Yeah. Stand up is funny.
I feel like we could incorporate him as like this weird alternate universe version and of the stands.
Uh-huh. It's this weird fucked up version.
Mm-hmm.
He was killed. Yeah, he was killed in an armed robbery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure at what point in his life it happened. And
Probably around the time Ford went missing, if I had to guess.
I guess, yeah. As he got fucking murdered in an armed robbery.
Mm-hmm. Now, we didn't just have
We did just have one stand and sibling.
We also had Stanzy Pines, the younger sister of the Stan triplets. The Stans all had a fear that started with S. Stanley's are spiders, Stanford's was snakes, Stantonio's are scorpions, and Stanzy was afraid of seals. Hence why Stantonio liked to shout seals to scare her.
Yes. Yeah.
He did it. Some reason was that he was kind of a dick who thought it was funny to make his sister scream in terror, or by constantly exposing her to her irrational fear.
Okay, maybe this guy's maybe he's a bit of a sociopath. Maybe Stan Antonio's a bit of a sociopath.
Yeah, Stanzy was afraid of seals, and Stanzy's fear was crippling. At one point, she died and needed to be resurrected by a genie as a child after having seen Ina on TV and had a heart attack. Later in her 50s, she saw a billboard or an ad for Dawn on her way to the Mystery Shack and crashed her car into a snowbank. Miraculously, she survived unscathed and made the rest of the trip on foot.
Now that's a reference to Headcanon Holidays,
which is a series
which they
tried to do a few times.
Which was an event we tried to do.
It never really went anywhere most of the time.
We always stopped after. We always stopped after.
We brought the crystal gems into this.
Why are they here?
I don't know.
No, wait. I know why. I know why. I know this kind of stretch. The fucking stretching you made. Well, you see, their dad's name. Well, we subscribed to the the theory that Sherby was actually Mr. Pines.
Yes.
Eins and well, Stanley was. It was. He lied about them. Him being their grandfather.
Because
I remember. Someone asked at a panel, was the baby in the flashback accidental two stands actually Shermy? He got really, Alex Hirsch got really
got nervous and refused to
answer. I don't want to answer that.
I think the implication is Stanley got someone pregnant into his teens. Into his parents were stuck raising the baby. And that baby is Emperor Mabel's dad.
I think there's also a bit of details,
which also means that Stanley is actually their grandpa.
I remember the Grunkle for Grandpa hashtag.
Yeah,
that went around. And then there was also in Legend of the Gnome Gemulets, if you want to take that as canon.
Stanley mentioned in Shermy.
It mentioned about him being there when the twins were born.
Who wears a bow tie?
Who wears a bow tie?
Who wears a bow tie? I had a childbirth. Who wears a bow tie to the hospital?
And the
one image we have of Dipper and Mabel's dad, he has a bow tie.
So
that feels like a soft confirmation that Shermy he is Stan's son and is Stan's bastard son and the twins' dad.
And so,
anyways,
where are we going with this?
We originally called him Fred, but that was later retconned out. But his nickname, we came with his nickname as a kid was Wirt, as in
from Sherbert
or Sherbert
Wirt. Where you know where this is
from
going?
Over the Garden Wall.
Okay.
And Wirt's brother Greg, Greg from Steven Universe mentions a deed to his uncle, brings up a deed to his uncle's mansion at some point, and you know, in Over the Garden Wall, all this guy claims to be the brother's uncle, and he owns a mansion. So we used Over the Garden Wall.
We took a throwaway line
from Steven Universe to connect the show to Over the Garden Wall, and then did some weird leaps in logic to connect that show to Gravity Falls, so that we could have Gravity Falls and Steven Universe be in the same universe.
What the fuck? The amount of stretching. the amount of.
I don't understand.
But anyway, Stanzi was involved with that.
Anyway, yeah, we got a bit sidetracked there.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
the seal thing was pretty much her only her only notable
oh,
personality trait.
oh no.
Oh no! Next, the last.
I really don't want to talk about these guys.
The last Gravity Falls OCs we have were Sipper and Label. They were Dipper and Mabel's cousins. They originated from a vampire AU where they were in A due to their poor health. For some reason, the vampire logic at play here was they had to turn one person into a vampire, and then they'd never or have to feed again. Okay, these two were mentally disabled,
to put it lightly.
Yeah, we wrote these guys in a very bad way.
Again, accidental ableism.
They were dying of E. coli
that's not a terminal illness.
After eating the titular derriere of the poo-headed dragon with 3 penises and a cheese.
I am not showing that drawing.
There is a drawing of this thing. You're not showing that drawing.
I am not showing. I have it, but y'all ain't seen it. Y'all have probably seen it once.
You know what drawings you need to get out though?
Oh, that y'all have probably seen those drawings before. Y'all have probably seen the. I am not showing that. I don't have it in me to show this thing again.
Yeah.
And we did it once years ago.
We don't need to do it again.
And these then we have our my FNAF OCs.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Yep.
Excuse me. You know which side you need.
Yep.
Jackie, Frederica.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, there it is. All right, I've got the files. I've got the Freddy files.
The Freddy files have been obtained files. Yes.
So,
first up we have Dixie.
Dixie the Fox.
She was a Fangle fan kid.
If y'all remember this.
Mm-hmm. Dixie's the little one.
I drew this when I was 9.
Yeah. And Polly the parrot is Mangle's parrot.
We stole that.
Yes.
Yeah, we stole that.
No, we subscribed to the whole
the other head
that being for a parrot an animatronic.
Which that's not the case.
Yeah.
He says we've seen what Funtime Foxy
looks like.
No
idea where the second endo head comes from. And next up is Freaky Frederica Asbear.
This one's a bit graphic.
Graphic warning.
Someone left.
As graphic as a drawing by a. How old was I?
11-year-old.
As a drawing by an 11-year-old can be. There's a blood. It's Freaky Frederica Fazbear, a Halloween mascot for Freddy's, whose suit was worn by someone's self-insert that we stole. Yeah, This character is so funny. Like, you gave her like a little pumpkin and the blood stains and the fucking buzzsaw ears.
The fucking chainsaw ears.
Also the ribbon.
Yeah, the ribbon. Oh yeah, the ribbon.
The ribbon that's meant to that looks like it's supposed to resemble a bear trap.
Yeah, that was the idea.
She has a little bear trap ribbon. I fuck with the bear trap ribbon. And that's a fun.
Yep, Halloween. Yep, Halloween. Yep. Yeah, you might have really mentioned that.
Yeah,
Freaky. You see, all of the night guards had like their own Freddy suit.
And hers was was Freaky Frederica Fazbear.
Freaky Frederica By the way, I drew the artist's self-insert.
Yes, we're not showing that for privacy reasons.
Yeah, that shit's weird.
That's weird.
That's fucking weird.
Herb the Cupcake. I made him in a cupcake creator game on DeviantArt, and he was sensitive to light, I think. He was apparently also the OG cupcake. Why was green their first choice?
Was this Boris's cupcake or something?
Yeah, probably Boris's. He's not here.
We stole Boris.
We stole Boris, but yeah.
We stole Boris. And then we have
where's the photo? Yeah, okay. We'll end with
okay.
The Golden Gang consisted of the following animatronics. We have Shimmers, the bunny, aka Golden Bonnie. Twinkles, the chicken, and Joy, the cupcake, aka Golden Chica and Golden Cupcake, and Glitzy, the fox, aka Golden Foxy, who seems to have a mouth that is also a muzzle seen from the side, but the muzzle's made entirely of teeth. Oh, we've really fucked up on that mouth.
Oh, come on! I got it right with Foxy.
Like, Foxy looks great. This is a really good Foxy.
Yeah. I was nine. I drew both of these when I was 9.
Yeah.
And the fucking different.
I still think Foxy is is probably one of your best drawings.
Jesus Christ, that's one of my early ones.
Yeah, I think Foxy and Funtime Freddy are probably your best ones.
Which Funtime Freddy was the last thing I drew.
And the Golden Gang, they didn't really like do much.
The Golden Gang.
They were Jeremy's gang.
Jeremy
was Golden Freddy.
Jeremy just wore the fucking suit.
Jeremy Fitzgerald wore the Golden Freddy suit. And okay, our last FNAF OC is
fuck all at once.
This is Jackie. Photo negative.
My name
puppet.
Is Jackie.
Photo negative puppet. Anyways, so now for our Mario OC.
I'll put these back. There is nothing to say there. Yes, Alex did just.
Yes, I did make a photo negative puppet, and I left it at that.
Yep. Yeah, the poo-headed dragon goes in there. You are not seeing that again.
Yeah. You have to go digging through our archives to see it.
It's from like 4 years ago. The art on our walls.
Mm-hmm.
Also.
Where you can also see Boris and Funtime Freddy. And the self-insert we stole.
A bunch of other OCs I stole.
A bunch of other OCs mostly that are almost entirely stolen.
So, moving on to some more interesting characters.
Yeah, most of the FNAF ones were painfully uninteresting.
Oops, more dead kids. It's
like Frederica's the only one with an interesting design.
Yeah. No, I don't think the ones we made were like possessed or anything.
No, they were just like sentient robots.
They just made them.
Yeah. Wow, we did that before Sister Location. So the Mario.
You might be very familiar
with the Mario.
With the Mario, with our Mario.
If you've seen most of our Mario stuff,
most of the Mario stuff we've talked about,
most of our Mario fan and stuff,
of Family Ties,
you'll probably know these these first 5 characters.
or the crossover game, the Mario and Sonic crossover game, and where we randomly inserted them as part of the playable roster.
Did we go over the revised version of that?
No.
Huh.
No, we haven't.
Maybe we could go over that at some point later in the year.
And if you actually want to like properly do it again,
yeah, that would be fun.
What?
I'm gonna do it at some point. Because we did entirely revamp the character roster and the stage roster and the boss. We revamped pretty much everything about it. Because building off and retooling in the original concept.
Because why are there a bunch of Glop shadows on the roster? Why are half the roster? Why is like a good chunk of the roster OCs?
I don't know.
But either way, yeah, the extra Mario Brothers tie into this.
First up, Nario. Came from a video by YouTuber Koopa Cart about what a third Mario brother would be like. His name color is blue because it went well with red and green, and Nario is a 5-letter, 3-syllable Italian name that starts with the letter N, the letter between M and L.
None of these are all from that video.
Yeah, all of those details right there were from that video. Everything else everything else we sort of made up about him. His original personality was that he's the boring brother. He was just a normal guy.
Yes.
His element was water. His original backstory was that he was a tightrope walker in a circus until some sadistic teenagers threw water balloons at him, causing him to fall and snap both leg bones, as we put it. They then proceeded to rip his legs off for some reason. 10 years later, after getting robot legs, he saw a flyer for Smash 4, recognized his brothers despite them having been separated at birth. Mario and Luigi did not recognize him because why the hell would they? His new origin story no longer has the sadistic teenagers. Instead, he just fell and broke his legs.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, now he has, robot legs.
Yeah, it's prosthetics.
Yeah.
His new personality is that he's the calm, logical brother.
Yeah, Nario, I think we struggled with for years.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to sort of have him be the voice of reason.
Uh-huh.
And he's hilariously down to earth.
Uh-huh.
Even though he's not the earth elemental.
Yes. Yes. I'm not quite sure. Bro just had a normal ass voice too.
Yeah. He said generic American accent.
Uh-huh. Because sorry, we took the Brooklyn accent was taken by Dr. Mario.
Sponge was mostly still on from Vinny Vine sauce. His element was air. Air, because he was like the frail, thin one.
Uh-huh. And I think.
I remember that's how he characterized him.
Yes.
He had a German accent, and he had an unhealthy codependent relationship with Pretzel, where he would want to die if Pretzel wasn't around.
Yes. So his element being in went to jokes about
him being in high up places, and
you can
figure out the rest. His new personality is more Eeyore-esque. He's just kind of sad and mopey, but his brothers still love him and have him and include him in things.
Yes. The orange one.
Yeah. In Tomodachi Life, he married Dipper and Mabel's mom. Mabel also married Mario afterwards because enough time had passed that the game considered her an adult, but we don't talk about that. Strange. Next is Pretzel, also taken from Vinny Vine sauce, but everything aside from his name, appearance, and connection to Sponge are stuff we came up with.
The brown one.
His element was Earth. He had a French accent. He's a dedicated detective. Serious, but a bit of a nerd.
True crime girly.
True crime girly.
There's always evidence on the corpse. At least that's what forensic files taught me.
Yeah.
He from my Dr. Mario fanfic.
Pretzel was explaining how he earned examination techniques from forensic files.
He noticed metal polish on the tires.
And somehow he correctly identified the killer based on that.
And Metal Mario and Chris just knew.
Yeah, Chris knew he was found out.
So he just fucking teleported into the Mario Brothers house.
For anyone new here, we call Metal Mario Chris.
Hold on, I gotta.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Show
obligatory.
Obligatory. Harm him.
I'll just leave him on the counter.
Yes.
Him on the desk.
Yeah, Pretzel. Ironically, I didn't understand how to write close siblings.
Yep.
So, Sponge and Pretzel ended up having this weird incestuous vibe.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Imagine that the horribly codependent.
They were horribly codependent, or at least Sponge was horribly dependent on Pretzel.
I think, yeah. Most of Pretzel is fine.
We're just maybe making his relationship with Sponge a little more sane.
I think I said he runs like a detective agency.
Yeah, Pretzel, like Luigi has ghost hunting, Mario has heroism, Nario was a former circus performer. I think now maybe he's, I think now he's like a swimmer. Or at least he likes to swim because water.
Fishing.
Fisher, he's a fisher maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pretzel runs a detective agency. Next up is
our very own
an original Mario brother, and somehow the weirdest, Krognor, now known as Klaus, with a K.
His element. Oh wait, I have a picture of him.
Yes. Yeah. Was it a me?
Yeah, it was a me. I have a picture of. So what?
In case you want a visual of whatever the hell Krognor looked like, because what?
What is this? What is this?
Ignore the face scan Miyamoto. We had right there.
That's Krognor.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses is Krognor.
Just.
I like the idea of him being the bearded
Wow!
one.
No, just we hit 67 minutes. As we start talking about Krognor.
What is that connection?
Fuck ass random.
Yeah. I do like making him the only one with facial hair beyond a mustache. That feels unique.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think Pretzel had a beard either.
Pretzel, I think, had like a 5 o'clock shadow, maybe.
Yeah.
Like neither Sponge nor Pretzel. I think they might have had a little bit of other facial hair, but neither of them had like a full beard.
Yeah.
That could be Krognor's unique thing.
Yep. His element was plants. He had an Irish accent.
His color scheme was black. Okay. He was an alcoholic playing in the Irish stereotype. Wow.
His only other personality trait is that he slept a lot because of his alcoholism.
Literally, where did the name Krognor come from? That sounds more like the name of an orc, not a human man.
Yeah.
We decided to rename him to Klaus to both give him a more normal sounding name and to bring him in line with his brothers having names with 5 letters. It's not Italian or 3 syllables because we're still committed to the bit of his name doesn't fully match everyone else.
He's the weird one.
We're also dropping the alcoholism. He's just the sleepy brother now.
just narcolepsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, our very own. He also married Centipedal.
Yes, he married Nephrite.
I didn't think they had a kid together.
Their child was terrifying, and I sent her away. So next up is Pop-Tart, again taken from Vinnie Vine Sauce. Just his design, pretty much. I didn't look into anything else about Pop-Tart. Yeah. But his element was psychic? Sure. He had a Swedish accent. His main color was pink. He was the gentle giant of the brothers, being the tallest and broadest, but also kind and patient. Might have had a third eye that appeared when he used his psychic abilities. He, along with Sponge and Pretzel, will probably get new names in our fanon at some point, with their official names being nicknames. And there's Popcorn.
You
You
know who he
know
was.
who he was taken from. Pop-Tart's boyfriend. That's it. That's all we really did with him.
Right, yeah, Pop-Tart was the gay Mario brother.
Yeah. He was the one who had a boyfriend.
Yep. And, right, another thing, in the files of 3D World, there is an unused icon on for an orange Mario with an S emblem.
Now, presumably, this would have been used for a super guide-like feature.
It's a very funny coincidence.
And so the orange S brother was something that was going to appear in an official game.
I think I remember Vinny mentioning this was a coincidence.
And so that he didn't know about this when conceptualizing Sponge.
Because he made an entire video about facts about just like the history of him.
I didn't know about that.
I've seen it before.
Huh.
Being a sponge puking sucks.
So, yeah.
So that's all the Mario Brothers and popcorn.
But that's not all of our Mario OCs.
Wait, I forgot to mention.
What?
We wrote the brother chart
For the
for
names.
the parallel brothers.
So the Mario Brothers, Mario, Luigi, Nario, Sponge, Pretzel, Krognor, Mario, Luigi, Nario, Sponge, Pretzel, Krognor, and Pop-Tart.
Now they're
counterparts in the same order. For the doctors are Drake, Drew, Dylan, David, Daniel,
Herbert,
and Dennis.
and Donnie.
Oh, Donnie.
Their names all started with D.
Except for Krognor, because he's always the outlier. And same with the Mechians. Chris, Lewis, Dennis, Elvis, Tavis, Adam, and Jarvis.
They all ended in IS.
Except for the Krognor equivalent.
And that'll be relevant. And to mention. But yeah.
But that's not all our Mario Cs. Actually, that's half of them.
Yeah, half of them.
Half of them with an asterisk, because some of these barely count. But they're still worth mentioning. Next up is one that actually is a character I have a design for, and the only one of these I have a design for, actually.
Okay. Yeah, hold on.
Get him.
Okay, I'll get him.
Grab him.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Acquire that man.
I am.
Silly guy.
Hi, Vinny.
Vin. Vanina.
Fucking. Gary the Strong Gold Greenie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a Glump Shadow here. Yeah, we got more Glump Shadows. I was with Gary the Strong Gold Greenie. I am so sorry about the cropping.
Yeah, this is Gary the Strong Gold Greenie. I took a strong greenie and I covered him in Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, to the strong effect.
To make him into I
figured
it would be easier to color him gold than it would be to draw strong markings on a gold greenie.
Yeah.
I also gave him pupils because that's what the friendly ghosts have when they're not mad. You see, he has a little piece of the dark moon with him to keep him sane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what because the dark moon.
The dark moon being shattered caused the ghost to go.
The ghost of Evershade to go.
It to start acting up.
So yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Gary the Strong Gold Greenie. Yep, a combination of the Strong Greenie and the Gold Greenie enemies from Luigi's Mansion and Dark Moon.
Yep. He had a small shard of Dark Moon as a necklace to keep himself sane. His backstory was inspired by a creepy detail where you can find a coat wedged between two gears in the old clockworks, implying someone died in an accident there. We said Gary was the victim. We used to pretend to be Luigi and Gary.
Alex was Gary.
Yeah,
I was Luigi, you were Gary.
Yes, remember that. So, next character is Gordelette.
Who the fuck is Gordon?
We don't have a design for Gordelette. She's Bowser's giant cyborg crab wife that we both had a dream about.
She was apparently a boss in Mario Galaxy.
Yep, Bowser said something like, Gordelette, go get him, honey.
Or something.
Yeah,
in a fucking Bowser stage.
Yeah, like
Bowser showing up in one of
Bowser's,
these.
like instead of Junior sicking someone on you, Bowser sicked his wife on you.
It's like a fucking robot or something he made.
Yeah. Instead of like sort of how Junior calls Gobblegut or King Caliente, you have Bowser or calling in Gordelette.
Yes, I mean, Gordelette was sort of like one of the like Mega Leg, I think.
Yeah, she was like a giant crab cyborg or creature.
I think it was like Mega Leg, but with arms.
Sort of.
Or like, yeah, I'm guessing had like pincers.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I'd assume.
I imagine she was like shorter than Mega. Like she wasn't like crazy.
So something like fucking Dig-a-Leg or something.
No, not really. She's imagine a crab.
Yeah.
But giant and also part robot.
The giant enemy crab.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we just treated her like she was. Yes, y'all. I know some of her gaslit by Claudia Koopa, Bowser's wife Claudia Koopa from someone's fan site, from the fan site Lemmy's Land, and
just made this character up.
But no. We had Gordelette.
You know what other weird fake boss we had? The Bubble King. Another boss we both had a dream about. He was a boss in 64DS who trapped Waluigi. He fled to a parallel version of Peach's castle from a secret entrance in the character door room that you had to crawl through. He was fought in the garden of the parallel castle, which had an open field of grass with a bunch of flowers on the ground. He was literally just a big bubble with a crown on top of it.
It's funny because a hack I played that added Waluigi included in a parallel castle.
So that's pretty funny. Next up is Violet, one of Bowser's daughters, apparently. Created by Magic, I think, to give Junior a sister around his age. Her main color was violet, obviously. Isabella. Bowser's youngest child, literally a baby, probably pink?
Yes, Junior's sisters.
Next is Lala. The only proof of her existence is from one of my old 3DS recordings.
Same goes for
Hamma. The only proof of his existence is from one of my old 3DS recordings.
Yeah, his existence.
So I said, Pom,
Pom, 3DS.
Boom, Pom Pom, La, Hamma.
So Hamma was probably like a Hammer Bro type, because Pom Pom used boomerangs.
Yeah, I imagine. My guess is Boom Boom was probably fire then.
Yeah, because he could spin a trail of fire.
Yeah, and then I guess that would make Lala probably the ice one.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I assume they were related to Boom Boom and Pom Pom.
It was very very unclear and no recollection of this. No memory of this. It's beyond on recordings.
Yeah. So pretty much Hammer was probably the one wielding a hammer, and Lala had ice magic.
Turtle with a hammer. Giant turtle with a big turtle with a hammer.
Yeah. Next is a super fighting robot, Mega Man.
I don't know why you said it like that.
I don't know, because that would be funny.
All right, Mega Man.
Happy April Fools. Let's talk about
Mega Man and April Fools. Let's talk about Mega Man on April Fools. Wow, more likely than you think.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
About the characters. Some of the characters we're talking about here. I think all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's start with Joe the Sniper Joe.
He
was created by Dr. Light to help Proto Man get over his prejudice against the Joe robots.
It-
He's pretty much an all-in-one Joe who could do anything any other type of Joe could.
I don't know, Joe or some shit.
Yeah, that's referencing an OC I have.
Uh-huh.
A Paper Mario partner, Paper Mario partner I had named Lucian. We called it Dunno Bro.
Oh, because he used all kinds of bro attacks.
The Hammer Bro, or they use hammers, boomerangs, fire, and ice. Ice and also thunder.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. We made a character
to solve racism.
We made a character to solve racism.
That's funny.
By
the way, with how we characterized Dr. Light, he wouldn't have done the same for Rock. He would have just threatened him.
He just threatened him with a magnet.
Yeah, Dr. Light was bad in this. He was like bizarrely obsessive about blues.
Having this fucking favoritism.
Yes. He would do anything for Proto Man.
And which is completely out of character.
He would never just sideline his other kids.
It's where the fuck did we get this characterization?
No idea.
But either way, you could watch our video about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're morbidly curious, Denton the Reploid.
Mm-hmm. Denton was just some guy. I think he was Douglas's assistant. He also had a Wolfoid named Dante,
which was a real name from X6.
Mm-hmm.
X.
Next character is Gina.
Who?
Axel's human girlfriend. What? We killed her off and brought her back as a Reploid for no reason. Why wasn't she just a Reploid to begin with? Do we want an interspecies relationship, then realize Axel would outlive her and consider that too sad to happen? Why did she even exist? Dr. Light's human children.
Who?
The daughter was named Becky. She served as the namesake for Beck from Mighty Number 9, who was one of Dr. Light's creations, and also a girl because we weren't familiar with the name Beckett.
Yes.
I can't remember what the son's name was.
Beck.
Yes. Dr. Wily murdered them out of spite and framed Proto Man for it. Laws of robotics be damned.
Yeah.
They might have been resurrected somehow.
No, it's just I need. Okay, yeah. One, Dr. Light having human children sort of defeats misses the point.
He made rock and roll because he didn't have any actual children.
Yeah, he didn't have any children. Except Proto Man and by extension and rock and roll, because he didn't have children. And two, why we murdered them out of spite?
Why didn't he have one of his robots do it?
When did this fucking happen? What was the point when it was before he made rock and roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
Because though he was telling them that about that.
Like he made these things. Do you want to talk about the time I made you two to replace my dead human children?
Oh, by the way, Wiley's chilling our canon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ignoring the fact that we just established that he killed ill children.
No, yeah. Laws of robotics.
Don't worry about it.
Rule number 1.
On a robot.
On Asimov's law of robotics.
A robot may never harm a human.
Aims a robot.
And he apparently believed it.
I fucking believed it. What was the point?
Next is Jazz. Proto Man. What was he? Dr. Light number -1?
Yeah, DLN's -1.
His animal was a scorpion. We can't remember the name of. Probably something stupid like drum or bongo.
Where the fuck did Jazz come from?
I don't know. Might have been from this concept art we had. Are we still?
I think.
Yeah, I think it's some concept art.
Yeah, might have been.
And White and Wiley were working on a robot together.
I think.
Or was that yellow robot? That was like,
oh yeah, that yellow. Oh, that's from like the. Oh, that was from like the designer contest.
yes. I was like, oh, this must be from what a glimpse into when these two work together.
Yeah, no.
So this is like the real first robot.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, next up was Tropic, who I think we stole, but he had such a weird implementation that like, yeah,
we just
we adopted him here. Tropic was Wiley's proto man.
Ignore the fact that I think in most depictions. In most depictions, Proto Man and was made by both Light and Wiley.
Yeah, they work together on him.
Ignore that. Combining their knowledge in robotics.
He was a main character in one of our stories alongside Duo and X-Kai. Name a more iconic trio.
Name a X-Kai, the figure, or based on the scrapped fourth X Hunter.
His style of gameplay revolved around fusing with the various robot animals because he was effectively dead weight on his own.
With Rush, he could do what the Super Adapter could. Beat, he could just fly, I guess.
Tango, he was like nimble, jumpy, and
like spin around. Turn into fucking Sonic or something.
It was a cool concept, I guess. Why this character? And of course, he had his. In our rewrite from Back from the Past, we made him a shopkeeper who sells antique items, mostly consisting of items from the classic era, to decorate the hunter base with.
Yeah, we've gone over this.
Like he'll sell you like
because the hunter base is like a hub world.
Like he'll sell you an old energy balancer to display on a shelf.
I think you were inspired by the collection room. The collection room from ZX Advent.
Yeah. So basically, like you can buy an energy balancer, or he'll say, "Hey, this can allow your weapons to all of the
all of your essential refill weapons you don't have you're not using right now."
That's already a function, and then X is all like, "That's already something a function we have built in."
Oh.
Well, it's a cool set, little conversation piece.
Sure. Yeah. So just something to like spend your medals on.
Yeah, just a metal sink for pointless knickknacks. He has an animal companion, Pop the Weasel. Tropic's animal companion. We literally chose to give Tropic an animal named Pop for the sake of making a nonsensical Pop Tropica reference. Also, I think it makes sense that the junk salesman has a weasel as a partner.
Yeah, as weasels are depicted.
Yeah, the association, like you call someone a weasel for there's scammer. The last two.
I'm gonna give a warning
for this one.
Someone left again. Every time we give a warning, I swear.
Warning, sexo.
Yep.
This Johnny the prostitute alien.
What?
Johnny came into existence shortly after Tempo tried to flirt with Base by posing with her arms out against a wall, like SCP-173, for reasons we'll explain shortly. This summoned Johnny, a gray alien in a pink bikini who just said prostitute and did the same pose.
What the fuck?
Why? Why did this guy exist? He just kind of stuck around and became a running gag. Like whenever someone would end up in that pose. He goes for the other two main antagonists of our fanon, which were Billy, aka Bad Box Art Mega Man, and another nonsensical OC that we'll talk about after him.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, we got tired of his bit and gave him a brain injury that made it insane. Previously, he suffered an earlier head injury that caused him to be like that. He then hopped in a spaceship and left Earth to return to his home planet. what was the point of this character? Why was he in Mega Man?
The prostitute. What? Huh?
I said reasons we explained shortly. We didn't actually explain the reason in the writing.
Oh yeah.
But pretty much the reason the 173 thing is relevant is because I got this from a PewDiePie video of him play
Containment SCP containment breach.
where he saw he said that SCP-173 was posed like a prostitute.
That's true.
So I internalized that as the prostitute pose.
Oh no, you oh no, you learned a lot of things. You probably learned a lot of things you shouldn't have at that age.
Age thanks to PewDiePie.
Oh dear. Yeah, so that's prostitute.
Next is Fitzgerald the gender bending fairy.
Who?
You know, iconic Mega Man character Fitzgerald the gender bending fairy.
Like,
Obsessed with the fact that we named him Fitzgerald of all things.
I guess there's like cyber elves.
But no, he's like just a magic fairy.
Magic fairy.
Another OC that felt incredibly out of place. As his name implies, he's a fairy that changes people's genders and their sex too, I guess. We didn't know those were different things at the time. He was just kind of a nuisance who trans people's genders without their consent. This was pretty much his only character trait.
Yep.
Because of him, Rock's X mode was a woman. The same thing happened to Billy.
This happened to my enemy Billy once.
Yeah. Again, why was this a Mega Man character?
Okay, the funny part about the so X was just a form, from Rock.
So basically, Rock could switch back and forth between Classic and X. Classic was a boy and X was a girl.
Well, X is now permanently a girl.
So so gender fluid Mega Man, I guess.
But oh wait.
So we only mentioned about mistaking Mighty Number 9 Beck as a girl. Well, we made it in Rock's girlfriend, but then we find out he was a boy.
I remember Quint was their son.
Yes. Quint. No, I remember what happened. To stabilize Quint's position in the timeline and turn him into a separate guy.
What?
They put him into Beck so he could be born.
What?
Yeah.
So it could be fucking Quint. Then
I remember we talked about the logistics of like a robot nursery belly.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
We talked about how a robot could be pregnant.
Did we have to?
I don't know. Probably not.
Did we fucking have to do that?
Why was he pregnant? Anyways, later on,
Beck transitioned after we found out.
That's a guy.
Oh shit, that was a guy the whole time. And
we made Beck transition, and then
I think he got he got a text.
Yes,
he got a text from Beck.
Actually, hey, I just
got out of the lab or something.
I just got out of the lab. I just became a dude. And then Rock immediately broke up with him. Like, ew, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. Which is funny. Like, you're so disgusted by the idea of being gay despite being gender fluid.
He chose a human and woman next.
Yes.
He chose a he Rock chose a human woman.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Jasmine from Pokemon. Yeah, we kind of had like we had these two go through. We had Rock and Blues go through the Pokemon regions.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Mega Man's main Pokemon were Lapras and Hypno. I don't know why those two.
What the?
Blues had a shiny Oddish because I loved Oddish.
Oh, and yeah, that was your project on the.
I always projected on my favorite characters. A majestic fucking beast. Look at how he has his legs. No, like turn that and get him from the other side. Look at his legs.
Focused.
What a strange creature.
But yeah. Remember, Mega Man's not gay.
Just gender fluid.
Uh,
So, like, did Fitzgerald also invert people's sexualities?
uh,
Like, what?
yeah, Fitzgerald raised a lot more.
And because like, how are you? Are you just not attracted to women anymore when
you're X mode?
When you're X mode? Like, do you intentionally avoid your girlfriend when you're in that form because you don't want to be gay?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Vinny is concerned about this topic.
Yeah, you remember we don't pretend to be. Yeah, you pretend to be rock and blues.
I was blues all the time.
Yep.
Because he was like my favorite.
So of course I was Mega. I was rocker.
Yes.
I could yes. That also meant and go and played along with the whole X mode thing.
Yes. That's very funny.
Yeah, I think Fitzgerald was tangentially related
to that. Now for the others.
These don't fit into a category, or
they're from a category that has two or fewer characters.
So,
other, Orville, Zelda.
Yes, we had a yes. We you're hearing that correctly. We had a Zelda OC.
Orville was Link's right hand orb or beetle, or beetle. Wait, fuck, that's a Pokemon. So yeah, this guy was basically just a floating green orb that lived with Link and was his best friend. He came from a misinterpretation of the Link to the Hard Hat Beetle sprite, which I read as being an orb on some sort of tentacled pedestal. We used to play pretend as Link and Orville, and of course,
he was Orville.
Yeah, I was Orville.
I know, and I was Link.
This fucking orb held the quad force of truth. Yes, it was now the quad force. We did not call it the Tetra Force, it was the quad force. Which I think we got from a YouTube video.
I think
it was Dorkly.
Oh, god damn it.
It was from Dorkly.
God damn it, of course.
It was like Video Game High School, I think.
That was Smosh Games.
Smosh Games. It was someone.
That was Smosh Games.
Yeah, I think it was Smosh Games. We got it from YouTube, point being. Next character is Vent. SCP. Vent came from someone's vent art of a humanized SCP-173. Not knowing what vent art was, I assumed it was just an OC they had who happened to resemble their 173 Gajinka design, because I also knew they had one of those. His real name was apparently Vincent Flippertine, with Vent being the dumbest ever shortening of Vincent. And his apparent backstory was the defunct why is defunct part of the quotes?
Sorry.
Was the defunct Invincible D-Class SCP. Just Invincible D-Class is the title. That part should be in quotes.
Yeah.
Was the defunct Invincible D-Class SCP, who we later decided was Jeremy Fitzgerald. From SCP should not be in the quotes.
Okay.
His backstory was from the defunct Invincible D-Class SCP, who we later decided was Jeremy Fitzgerald.
Look, you weren't proofreading this.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go back and fix the typos here. I've spotted a lot of them. His pair backstory was who we later decided was Jeremy Fitzgerald from FNAF because they had the same first name. Anyways, Jeremy hypnotized Vent and made him kill his whole family. They were both put on death row.
Well, actually, Jeremy, he had been on death row since age 5, which you would know if you read the truth about the missing children incident by the mysterious DeviantArt author or FNAF Rocks, who totally isn't the person who wrote this point.
Yeah. And became D-Class personnel after being retrieved by the Foundation. Vent was adopted by
Doctor.
adopted by Dr. Kondraki for some reason. He was also the co-founder of the Foundation in our fandom, by the way. His mythical, non-existent, twin brother Aaron was the real founder. Also, Kondraki had an immortality potion, in our own words, that he presumably obtained after the death of his brother.
I think.
He also became the only S-class ever because as I didn't understand that the D&D class stood for disposable and wasn't a ranking like the Foundation was a goddamn Sonic game.
Yeah, funny. So, after all that,
Bastion backstory aside, he was just an incredibly boring character who was always kind and sensible, was good at everything, and friends with everyone except the villains.
he was a Gary Stew.
Yes. All that batshit nonsense for the most plain white bread character.
Uh-huh. Painfully generic.
Next is Ferguson, SCP, but also kind of FNAF. The son of Dr. Clef and Dr. Wrights for some reason. He came from a baby purple guy design. Yeah, for context, Dr. Clef was the purple guy who we now know as William Afton.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't ask why this was the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Also, his full name was Dr. Vincent Alto Clef.
Which does not match his initials on his profile.
AHC?
Yes.
So anyways, Ferguson was a creepy and unhinged child who could play piano. So basically Chris Delterer.
Yes. That's just Chris Dramer.
Yeah. Next character is Tumblr from Kirby.
Who?
Yes, that is spelled like the website because well, I was stupid and thought Marx's friendly form was a different character and the son of his boss form. He was I was looking for fan art of Magalore through Google and I ended up on Tumblr. I found plenty of fan art of Magalore with other Kirby villains, Marx included. Because I didn't know what a Tumblr was, I assumed it was the name of Marx's son. I assumed he was called Tumblr because of his ball.
Yes.
So basically, I thought Marx was just the name of the boss form, and the friend form was a separate character who was Marx's son named Tumblr.
Marx having a fucking son. I don't think we should let this thing reproduce.
Yeah. And the last character
on this list
is also from Kirby.
Uh-huh.
This is Rest. Rest was a naughty helper I made up after watching a helper to hero task labeled No Rest, which made me think Rest was a secret helper for the sleep ability, and he was banned from these types of runs because he was super overpowered.
The sleep helper?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know who the sleep helper was, and I assumed every ability had one. So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's just super busted to compensate for sleep being otherwise a useless ability.
You know the fact that it just meant probably I think like no healing from the rest area.
They're not counting the time spent there or whatever.
But this was yet another character who frequently appeared when we played pretend. Unsurprisingly, Alex was Rest.
Yes, I was Rest.
I was always like the main character.
And I was always the glup shit mob.
No, we don't talk about Riley.
Riley?
We don't talk about Riley the Ring.
Riley! We missed Riley!
Fucking Riley.
Riley the Ring!
Sonic!
Right. Yeah. Our own Sonic OC! Riley the Ring! Sonic's sentient ring he could talk to. And we would play pretend and I would be Sonic's sentient ring. Martin Riley. What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking write that real quick.
We can worry about that soon.
Riley. What do you mean a talking ring?
So basically, because it was common to only manage, you have one ring kept on hand,
and that's all. Very much all you need.
Since you only need one ring to stay alive, you would make a habit of just having one ring. You made sure not to lose at any cost, and we called that ring Riley.
Somehow this became a character.
Yeah. He was like magic. He was like enchanted. He could talk to Sonic.
I don't think Bro had any defining features.
He was just a regular ring,
Just a normal fucking ring.
but magic. I I don't know why he was like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was either fucking Sonic and Yak or Sonic and Riley.
Yeah,
I don't know. You always wanted to be some glup shitto.
I forgot I would be Yacker sometimes.
Sure. Riley.
I was always like the tiny little glup shitto guy.
I was always the main character.
Like, why was that a thing?
Like, why?
Though I desire to be glup shitto. I guess. God.
Oh my.
And no, our characters Biggs and Celio don't count because
They're technically based on existing immaterial.
Sega Sonic Brothers.
Yep, the unreleased arcade game.
We just gave them names and personalities and gave them unique features.
As they don't like have like proper designs.
The closest they have is Sonic Forces.
Yeah, we don't have like proper. Yeah, that's just the avatar creator. Either that's it. But yeah, that was, well. I've been wanting to do this one for a while.
I thought it would be really fun to talk about some OCs that we treated as if they were canon.
Yep.
Oh, I said the thing.
Yeah, OCs We Treated. It is canon.
Whoa.
But that's not all we have for this month.
We have an announcement.
Welcome to Canon Month.
2!
Because this month I decided, if we got an actual upload schedule. Now I must emphasize,
yeah,
this is not daily.
It's every 3 days. There is a 2-day gap between each video. Meaning our next one is on Saturday.
I say April 4th.
So we're doing the 4th, 7th, 10th, and 13th, 16th, 19th, 22nd, 25th, and 28th. So they just basically just take all the multiples of 3 and add 1.
Because I realized we had some material.
Yes.
To work with. Yeah, if you remember Fanon month from 2022.
We talked about our various different fanons.
Yeah,
we're doing something a bit different. We're doing some alternation. We have a lot of Pokemon stuff, some stuff focused on Smash Brothers, and a couple miscellaneous things.
You'll see. But with that being said, yeah, I hope you look forward to the to this month on schedule.
I hope you enjoyed hearing about some of our bizarre fuckers we came up with.
Yep. Being said, I'm Nozarin.
And I'm Emery. And bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next